Production.
What is poppin'? So we're going to go over Uniswap here. Uniswap is the fourth on the list of 5 altcoins that could potentially 2 to 5x in the next year. So we're going to get into the technicals here. We have this massive triangle pattern that's being developed. Now, something to pay attention to about the triangle is it's an equilibrium trend. Now, why that is because it's not creating higher highs, but it's not creating lower lows, right? So it's just getting tighter and tighter in this range here. So that's why it's called the triangle, of course, right? So what about the triangle is pretty evident to point out? What we're looking at here is a potential breakout, right? And the breakout has a retest of this upper trend line of the triangle. So that's something that we want to see, is that the levels are being retested, which pretty much shows that the demand is picking up in the stock or the altcoin. So we have this push to the upside, we retest, and now we're currently battling the $7.16 zone, okay? So we could be just coiling up, getting tighter and tighter in this small little zone here before we break up to this $9.60 range, okay? So this is again on the weekly time frame, and I think it's really key to point this out because everything's real quiet right now. Nobody's wanting to invest in crypto. It's still considered a scam, but there's these projects that are developing in the background that have potential opportunities to the upside. Okay, so one thing that I want to look for in Unify that could potentially it could potentially be indicating a big upside move here is that we have the weekly bullish cross, right? It's happening right now. So that's something that's very key to pay attention to. The 8 EMA crossing above the 21 could be a signal that there's a big bull push coming in the next few months, okay? So big money could be coming in now before we get that rush, right? So that's a few things that I want to point out. Now, for those that don't understand what the bull cross is, it might make more sense if we break down the bearish cross, right? So the 8 EMA crossing below the 21 right here indicated to us that a major downtrend could be happening. What happened? We flushed down several tens of percent, right? 80% down from that bullish cross. Now, I'm not saying that a huge push will happen. I'm not like a crystal ball guru or whatever, if you see what I'm saying, but it could be signaling that we could be moving up to the mean. And the mean here on Uniswap, is around $15, right? So from here, we have this potential 135% move, which is a 2x. So that's something I want to pay attention to in the coming weeks and months, is this the signal that we're going to get that push to the upside? That's the breakdown here. Easy.